For seed number 1, if you go to the coordinates on screen, you will come across an abandoned village with a nether portal ruins right there with the chest. The chest has some golden carrots, a golden shovel, flint and steel, and some flint. The village size is actually pretty decent, and it's right on the water, which is kind of cool. And you got some watermelon. Got savanna plateaus surrounding it, some desert surrounding it as well. And that is pretty much it. So let's get on to seed number 2. As for seed number 2, if you go to the coordinates 58692 -700, you will come across a mountain village with another portal right there and a ravine right there. This is not an abandoned village unlike the previous seed, but it is still pretty interesting. You do got a pillage tower right there. The village is very odd. I mean, you got the little platform there, pillage tower there. You got different elevations for the actual houses. I mean, just look at that. It's pretty cool. I personally like it. As for the stuff that's relatively low, still got some pretty decent stuff. And that right there is kind of interesting. I mean, look at this. This is weird. I personally have not seen one like this yet, but still pretty cool. As for the surrounding, you got savanna plateaus, some desert right there, more desert over there, forest, swamp, a river right there. I think you got a birch forest over there, more forest over there, and extreme hills. But this is definitely a pretty cool seed. Let's get on to seed number 3. Seed number 3 contains an abandoned coastal village at the coordinates on screen. And it is a pretty cool seed. You got a nice body of water right there. I'd say it's more like a lake than an ocean. But you do got a nice little abandoned village, which is pretty awesome. You do got desert savanna. I think that's a savanna, right? Actually, no, that's a savanna that goes into an extreme hills. You got desert pyramid over there, more savanna plateaus. Got some more extreme hills over there, extreme hills over there, large forest over there, and you got some mountains off to the distance over there. But if you want to build up an abandoned village, this would be a pretty interesting seed to do it on. And there is no interesting water features close to this location. And that is pretty much it for the seed. So let's go on to the next seed. Seed number 4 contains a swamp village close to spawn with several nearby villages. You go to the coordinates on screen, you'll get to the village I am talking about. You got it going into the swamp right there, and it's a pretty decent sized village. And you got a ravine right there if you want to check that out. You got a village over there that is on the other side of the swamp. You got a witch's hut right there in the middle of the swamp. You got another village over there and right there, the pillage tower right there, and you got another village right there. So you got a lot of villages to work with here, and there might be a hidden desert village off in the distance because, well, they just really like to blend in with the desert. And I actually do see one in the upper right corner. Right there. If you look in the upper right corner, you should see it right there. I'm not sure how hard it is to pick it up on the actual video, but at least on my screen, I could see it. So that's a decent amount of villages to work with. Let's get on to the next seed. For seed number 5, you have another abandoned coastal village with Nether Ruins. This one's a little bit interesting as well. Go to the coordinates on screen. You got a jungle way off in the distance over there, but you have this Nether portal ruins right here, and the abandoned village, which I'll get to in a second. You got a golden hoe, a golden chest plate, a golden shovel with a crap ton of iron nuggets, and a fire charge. The village starts way over here with this little pumpkin farm, and it goes right here, and it's just like, I always like that when they have this weird, I mean, at times I like it, at times I hate this. Got some pumpkins down here. Got more abandoned stuff right there. And it just kind of zigzags. Got some more farms. You got this weird little... I mean, that's kind of interesting. Actually, I do like the way this looks. At least down there. Up here it looks a little weird. And you got the last house right there. And it just continues to go over here. And that's where the path ends. As for nearby stuff, you got this plains biome right there. Desert, extreme hills, more extreme hills, more extreme hills. Forest and extreme hills. Desert, and I think maybe that looks to be Savannah Plateau. Desert and extreme hills. So there's not too much surrounding here. So you're kind of by yourself. And you do got this little ravine right there. It's not that deep. And that is pretty much it for this seed video. So thank you for watching. If you made it this far, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'll be doing more of these about once a week. And that is pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time, and have a nice day.